Okay.
You're going to put me on speaker and look at your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not. Zach's much closer to the microphone than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
You guys can call Lincoln first and just call me after.
No, I can conference call you guys. I'm gonna wait. I want to wait until the podcast is started though to call Lincoln because he's going to hang up immediately.
I think the podcast has already started. I think we got to
You
put all
didn't
this in there.
but you didn't put an intro yet.
Well, I'll get to that. That's coming up, but
All right. So should I call Lincoln?
I think if you call him right now, can't you cut the audio and put it somewhere into the middle of it if we have to?
Or we could just do this a cold open,
Yeah, just a long open.
Where is he?
All right, give him a call. See if he answers.
Matt, you're still on the call, right?
Matt is not on the call anymore. Oh. So you didn't figure out the conference call thing, huh? Matt, if you're listening, just know we're sorry. Well, what's the rule? Isn't it like you can call until is it 9 o'clock or is it 9:30? What's the rule?
I don't know. If he doesn't answer, I'm not gonna call.
2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4.
For some reason, I thought Lincoln's mom answered the phone.
Yeah. No, Lincoln didn't answer.
Matt.
Yeah, what's going on?
Could you hear us talking to Lincoln the whole time, or?
Nope.
Okay, so we screwed up the conference call.
Yep.
What they can't see on the podcast right now is that Tyson's been being annoying, so I've been threatening him with a belt, so he'll go away.
That's pretty cool.
I haven't hit him with the belt, but he knows as soon as I pick it up, he'll go walk away. He just holds his head down like he's disappointed.
All right, you ready to start? I think we should start.
He's just very afraid of
Matt, you ready to start?
I keep whacking it on the table.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. All right, a not so welcome in to the NGP Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm your host, the Macho Sadness, aka the Sad Man. I'm depressed in my whole life.
Didn't the real Macho Man also commit suicide?
Yeah, because Miss Elizabeth left him, I think.
So happy.
Yeah, no, he committed suicide.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it multiple times, an hour, just bashing my skull in.
He did like how they jump off the top ropes and like with an elbow. He did that off a building.
Because Miss Elizabeth chose.
Yeah, I think that's factual. I think you're right. I'm not going to question it.
No, it's because Miss Elizabeth left him. It's a tough sentence.
Miss Elizabeth, who's that?
Yeah,
that's
that
the chick that Macho Man and Hulk Hogan were always fighting over.
Oh.
Well, I think
you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know.
That was a real life thing too. It was like a joke at first, kind of like in the skits, and then it became real life, and then they actually hated each other in real life because of it.
Huh, that's pretty cool. Shut those kids up.
Let me put a pacifier in her mouth. Shut up.
Wait, Matt, why were you so adamant of getting on the podcast?
So I could just go to bed, because Dylan kind of stole my shtick, but let's talk about who's really sad here. I'm really sad.
Dude, I'm going the depression route today. I've earned the depression route.
Hey, you guys are both 0-2. I'm the only one with a win on this podcast.
Yeah.
Not only have I had all losses, I also can't catch a fish anymore.
I should have 2 wins.
Every time I go salmon fishing, they just keep getting away, and it's just adding to the depression at this point.
Yeah. I'm changing my team's name right now, actually. In the pits of depression.
You know what? I just decided. Matt wanted me to make that one thing but the thumbnail for this podcast should be the picture of Hank Hill getting raped by that dolphin, because that's what happened to me this week.
I don't know if I've seen that picture.
There's like a picture of Hank Hill. Everybody else is seeing it right now because I'm putting it over. But where Hank Hill has his hands on the glass in this aquarium, and this dolphin's raping him.
He's on the other side. He's in the water side?
Yeah, he's in the water. He's being raped by a dolphin.
He's like really happy in that episode for that moment too, and then the dolphin rapes him.
Yeah,
that's an actual episode.
He actually gets raped by a dolphin.
Oh, I thought that was just like a picture they made and put online. That's a real thing.
No, he actually gets raped by a dolphin.
No, dude, that's a real episode. Then he's all fucked up by it.
King of Hill's based on a true story.
Yeah, that was a real man from Arlen, Texas.
He actually was really raped by a dolphin.
I think Hank Hill is actually based off a real person.
He had a real man had an area urethra and no ass.
You ever see the episode where they do the tractor races and he like blows an ass cheek out and so he turns left too hard or something, crashes his lawnmower?
Oh no!
I think I remember that.
Yeah. Something he was practicing too hard and his ass cheeks gave out, so he had like these fake ass cheeks put in and he blows one during the race.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, we should get back on topic here and talk about...
What matchup are we starting with?
No. Well, I got a couple new topics I'd like to bring up from this past... Before we break them down, I got a new thing called the Idiot of the Week, which definitely goes to Jerry the Bag.
Oh, yeah, with his defense?
He's up by 20 points, and he took his defense out.
Yeah.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, he could have actually probably ended up with a respectable score.
Yeah, what his defense scored? Double
20.
digit?
Yeah, it was like 18 or 20.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so big-time defensive score. Yeah. So that's a guy not looking for the playoffs. He's just trying to get a win.
Would his defense have been his highest scoring player?
I don't know.
Yeah.
With only scoring 70 points, it had to be.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, and you are correct. No, Mark Andrews had 22.2.
But
it would have been
barely more.
Yeah,
but
his defense would have scored more than his defense would have scored more than most of his players combined.
It would have been the highest second score in the entire matchup.
Yeah.
I didn't have any players score that much, did I? I only scored 50 points.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
Well, I got it, Dylan. You probably could have prefaced that, or there could have been an A1 and AB both on Jerry, because he did take his defense out, not looking for playoffs. And then number 2, he spent $30 on Devin Duvernay.
Yeah.
No, we went over
and
that.
did not play.
And although Duvernay only had 2 catches for 42 yards and a return touchdown, it would have scored more than both of his wide receivers that he started and his flex receivers.
Right, the very first play of the game, he returned a kickoff.
Yeah.
The very first play of the game.
Yeah, Jerry's team is very bad.
That is a man not trying to make. He's actively trying to not make the playoffs with these moves.
No.
This is a man that.
And I will admit, I tried to take advantage of a man today.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
trades were not good.
A lot of bad trades being sent out all across all leagues today. I think that's fair to say.
I also offered him good trades, and then he offered me just the worst. He just offered me the worst trades back in return.
Well, I think it's Jerry, definitely the idiot of the week, though.
Yeah,
So I got 3 more here. The most unlucky of the week. Little argument on the show here.
Yeah.
I think it's me.
I'll agree with you. You had a lot of injuries because you're more unlucky long term. But I'm unlucky in the fact that Lincoln, who's just never scores over 100 points, decided to score fucking 160 points.
Yeah, but remember, Lincoln got his guys. Those are his guys.
Hey, isn't this a reoccurring thing with Lincoln, though? Didn't he, like 5 years ago, score a shit ton of points with the Miami Dolphins?
He always brings his A game against me. It's always against me that his team just goes off. That was also the game you're thinking of was also against me. Where Lamar Miller and
a bunch of Dolphins players.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice little segue into my stud of the week, which is Lincoln.
I agree with that.
Riley scored a lot of points, but Lincoln was just a studly showing out there.
He was.
It was pretty nice.
There was a point in the game where Lincoln thought he had lost because Lamar Jackson ripped off an 80-yard rushing touchdown.
Lincoln called
and he's like,
shot.
I lost.
Lincoln called
his
shot.
And then Tua and Tyreek Hill just decided to fucking hang fucking... I think they scored 90 points combined.
Both low 40s, both of them.
Yeah, it was just... My day was just ruined immediately.
And then this is a nice segue into my biggest loser of the week, which is definitely Zach.
Yeah, I mean, I did lose.
Just got pounded by Lincoln and not taking it well.
No, I'm not. I'm a very sore loser. I've never admitted to be anything else. I will just keep complaining about how unfair it is that Jerry won with 70 points and yet I'm losing with 130.
We really aren't going to make Riley the stud of the week. I mean, his team went the fuck off.
I know, but Lincoln, momentous occasion for Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln was projected like 98 points and he scored 155.
I guess that's true. Riley had...
I went into this week...
Riley finished like 20 points ahead of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, but with Lincoln's team, I think Lincoln gets
Lincoln scored more with much worse players.
Lincoln gets the game ball.
That's more.
I don't know if that's fair because Rashad Bateman's like.
No, this is like last year when like Dan Campbell won a game and then it's like Riley's like it's like the Buccaneers. It's like okay, good, yeah, they scored a lot of points.
Riley's like Dr. Pepper and Lincoln's Dr. Thunder, and sometimes Dr. Thunder comes in clutch because it's a little cheaper.
Yeah, good call. Okay, I understand those terms. I didn't understand before, but when you said it in soda words,
Lincoln's start of the week. We tried to call him, didn't.
We did try and get a hold of Lincoln. He had no comment.
No comment.
All right, well, let's get into the matchups, I guess.
Yeah, let's just start with mine because we've already been talking about it anyway.
I think we don't even need to discuss it.
Yeah, we can just skip over mine.
Zach wait a sec. Riley and Matt, that's going to be a really good matchup.
Well, no,
last week's
Matt's
match.
already fucking up the order of this podcast.
Oh, sorry, guys. My bad. I'll be quiet.
Why don't you concentrate on...
That's an awesome idea.
Why don't you concentrate on what running back you're going to play this week? And it's going to score you single-digit fantasy points.
Why do you think I've been so depressed all night? I can't even look at my children because I'm just fucking sad, dude.
Yeah.
And they can feel it, so they start crying.
We'll get to your sadness.
Well, let's go to that matchup right now from last week. Then.
What, Matt?
That's okay.
There's not much more. We're just going to gloss over mine then. Yeah. Everybody knows what happened. The Dolphins scored a bazillion points and fucked me just so bad.
And Rashad Bateman looked amazing. Your quarterback
Zach's team not that good though. Lamar scored 50
Lamar
points.
did absolutely.
He really didn't have that great. Lamar just happened to score 50 points that week.
Lamar did just absolutely carry me.
How many points did he score in the NGP league? It has to be close to 65, 70 points.
52 points. That's my quarterback in the NGP.
Nice.
Oh, that was
Let's
it?
not forget that my team scored 200 points in the NGP. 200.4, and that's the real league now because I'm doing well in that.
I agree. I won a game.
I think Jerry's carrying you in that league with his decision.
No, you know what? Mackenzie said that to me tonight. This is what has me fucked up, dude. I started telling her how sad I was about our main league. And she goes, "Are you a loser?" And I said, "No, I'm doing really well in my other leagues." And she goes, "Yeah, but are you winning in yours?" I said, "No, but that doesn't matter." I said, "In the NGP league that I begged Dylan to get in, that I'm co-owning with Jerry, we're dominating. We scored 200 points." She goes, "Are you sure that wasn't Jerry?" And I got so mad,
no,
dude.
Your girlfriend thinks you're bad at fantasy football.
He tried to fucking do? He tried to make me drop. I can't even remember. I can't remember who he tried to have me drop for Chase fucking Claypool. And I said, "Jerry, I swear to fucking God, if you start fucking with the team like that, I'm just gonna quit, dude."
Man, that is pretty embarrassing. I feel like that's something you would leave your future husband for if he's bad at fantasy football.
It doesn't feel very good.
Yeah.
I feel like she thinks you're lying about being good in that league. She thinks you're making that league up.
Oh yeah, Matt did not.
Oh yeah, that's the league I score a lot of points in. I'm really good at.
No, this sucks. But by the way, Dylan, Lamar Jackson had 56 points even in that league.
Nice.
That's a lot.
Tua
probably had more actually. Did Tua have? I bet
probably
Tua
more.
Had more.
He had 2 picks in
and 6 passing touchdowns.
Yeah, those rushing yards just add up.
Oh yeah, Tua.
I bet you Tua's over 60.
No, he's probably only.
Someone look.
He's probably like 50.
62.6 points.
Damn, nobody played him.
He also threw for almost 500 yards.
Yeah, 18 points, almost 19 points from touchdowns, 36 points or passing yards, 18 from passing yards, 36 from touchdowns, 2 40-yard touchdown bonuses, 1 50-yard touchdown pass bonus, 400-yard passing game, 0.1 rushing yards, so that's a 0.1.
So he did that with no rushing yards.
That's impressive.
Then he had 0.1 rushing yards. So he had one rushing yard, yeah. That's what you said, I'm sorry. And then he threw 2 picks. So it's the greatest quarterback performance thus far and maybe in all time in the NGP.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be tough to top this year. You don't 6 touchdown passes.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
And 500 yards.
It's tied for second all time with like 1 million people, but still.
Yeah.
But no, okay, let's get it. What matchup are we going next?
Well, we didn't really. I guess we're skipping.
You guys pick. It's your show.
Well, we talked about mine.
Yeah, let's go to Gator and Riley here.
Yeah.
Riley, very impressive.
Yeah, he just dominated.
Very impressive.
Gator got fucked like much in the way that I got fucked.
Yeah, Chase didn't do well.
You scored more points than Gator. I think he got fucked more than you. Look at his team. Everyone played pretty well for the most part.
That's true.
Except for Chase. Still 8 points. It's not a dud game. It's not good, but it's not a dud.
That's what Adams and fucking Jefferson did for me this week. Was like 8 points. That's disappointing when you have one of those guys. You expect.
Who would have thought the Cincinnati defense would have been a bad play too? Jesse, I think.
Yeah,
no, Jesse Bates is in. It's
not me. Bengals are not good apparently.
Yeah. It's
that was a little surprising.
Tampa defense had 23.
Also,
I hate defensive scoring so much.
Yeah.
Mostly because my defense has never done that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it does suck when a defense hangs.
Does it seem like Riley every single year has the defense that scores the most points?
It seems like
lately it does.
Yeah. That guy knows defense.
Yeah.
It's all coming up Riley this year.
He apparently knows wide receiver too, because he dropped, let's see, over 90 points, almost 100 points in just wideouts.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's
nice. Pretty ridiculous. I offered him a pretty good trade for Eckler earlier today, and he didn't take it. Told me it was trash.
Yeah, you say pretty good trade.
It was Deontay Johnson and A.J. Dillon.
That's a bad trade, man.
Deontay Johnson.
that's a really bad
Those
trade.
Two for who? Eckler?
Yeah, that's such a bad trade, man.
And then I offered C.D. Lamb and Darrell Henderson to Troy for Henry, and he also swiftly rejected me.
Those are both horrible trades.
Who knows? Maybe those guys don't like those guys.
I was going to send a trade to Troy for Henry, but it was...
Troy's not giving up Derrick Henry.
Well, I was going to send him James Conner and one of my wide receivers. I don't remember which wide receiver I have.
For Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
It
was going to be more fair than the trade.
At this point, I'd almost rather have James Conner over.
That's what I mean. That's why I didn't send it. I got scared and backed off.
Yeah.
Because the Titans just not good.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had such a bad year that you're looking at next week's matchup and you damn near start to tear up because the projections project you under 100 and the other guy's at 113?
No, I can't.
My team's out.
I had some pretty rough projection weeks last year when all my players were hurt. That was pretty terrible.
None of my players are hurt, and it's
they're
still
just not
projected
good.
Me at 98 points.
I was saying this last week. You're getting a taste of what I got last year, where you drafted the stack and then the quarterback gets hurt and it fucks both your guys. Although CeeDee Lamb was better without Dak somehow.
I think I've been projected for one of the top teams both weeks so far, and I finished last both weeks. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think the projection doesn't mean that much.
It's hard for them to project injuries.
And just the rain and then the injury. It is just not coming up Dylan right now.
There are certain players I think they could project injuries for, like San Francisco running backs. You can just bake in an injury.
But what all about all these fish I keep losing? How do you predict that?
Do you really, Dylan?
Dude, I'm just losing fish left and right now. It's driving me nuts. I went yesterday 0 for 3 on the salmon. All 3 snapped me off.
Damn.
And then me and Ben went. I had 2 hookups. One really good one, though. And, lost them. I think we already talked about that in the last podcast, though, where Ben was screaming like a little girl, and everyone thought he fell in the water.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. That was a good story. That was a good story.
Pretty
You
shocking.
went over 3 on salmon. You went over 3 on salmon yesterday.
Yeah.
And come next Monday, come next Monday night, you will be 0-3 in fantasy too.
Yeah,
A
it's
very real chance.
Who do I play today? Well, let's finish this week up first, I guess.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
got-
Riley and Gator's not much more to say.
Now, let's get to Ben and Bacon here.
Oh wait, we can't skip Matt and Matt. The battle of the Mats.
I thought we already did that.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. Matt Lash's team's good.
My team is
Yeah,
underperforming.
Jonathan losing. If you would have went into the week knowing Jonathan Taylor was going to score 6.8 points, you'd been like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, I got a shot."
Nick Chubb, man. Nick Chubb
Yeah,
is
and then
back.
for Matt to have 2 guys go off, dude, give me a fucking break, dude.
Yeah, he really got carried by like 2 guys. It was
Well,
like,
I
Yeah,
mean,
he was talking so much shit to score almost half his points between 2 fucking guys.
yeah.
He can suck my dick, dude. He can suck my fucking dick. I almost beat him in almost every... that's not true. I didn't almost beat him in every category. But it was pretty fucking even besides those 2 guys. But Josh Allen and Nick Chubb, they're good at football. What do you do?
you
Darrell
just
Henderson?
you just continue this
football.
carousel of choosing the wrong running backs. It seems. So I guess your ones on your
Not
bench
this week.
also did
Not
bad.
this week. I played the right move every week this week and still running back
Oh,
scored me
dude.
10 points.
That's
Turns out
true.
you should have had
Actually-
CD. You should
Go
have had
ahead.
CD Lamb in there.
Yeah, that would have at least put me over 100. So.
That would have got you like 3 more points.
Yeah. Yeah, no, actually, it was pretty cool because Darrell Henderson and Deontay Johnson both scored 10.7, I'm seeing. So that's fun.
Hey, why we got you on the line here? Why don't you tell us why you spent so much on Dontrell Hilliard pick up there? What was the thought behind that?
Because I can see the end.
You can see the end of Henry.
Do you see the end? Really?
Derrick Henry.
Huh.
Even though I just tried to trade for him today, I could see the end. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really know what I was doing there.
At least
He had a great week.
Jordan
Obviously,
Mason
some
might end up being
touchdowns.
a good pickup though, because it looks like.
Yeah, I got him for free.
Yeah, no.
And I think I got Benjamin for $1. So.
Yeah, but Eno's apparently not even the backup because Darrell Henderson was doing all.
Yeah, that one really hurts too. That one really
But
hurts
apparently
too.
Connor's
'Cause they're-
healthy anyway. So
Weren't
that
you
doesn't
telling me not to pick up Mason on Sunday when I was talking about that?
Well, I thought that he wasn't going to be the starter, but now
Right,
there's
well,
been
yeah,
another.
you know the end, but yeah,
Yeah, and
I
then,
did say, man, I should pick this guy up, huh? And you
Yeah,
said
well,
no.
I said he was just a special teamer, which he was. He didn't have a single
Oh,
carry.
I agree
but
with
now,
you. But
now Tyrion Davis Price is also
We're
hurt.
just seeing Marlon Mack signed with him today.
I think he's.
Yeah.
Oh, did he officially get elevated to the roster? Must be.
I can't remember.
No,
he signed
he's
on their
just
practice
He's on the
squad.
practice squad. He
No,
might
that
have
happened. That happened last weekend, I think.
No, it happened.
I just read it today.
Oh,
It just well, either that or he got signed to the roster then today.
Yeah, I
Something
think
happened
he
with
must have
him
got signed to
today.
the roster because he was signed to their practice squad after they put what's his name on IR.
Hey Dylan, we should make history and do the first ever on podcast trade
For
Yeah,
Jordan Mason for
Jerry Judy.
for Jerry Judy.
I have Jerry Judy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he was one of you guys that got hurt.
Yeah, he's one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so
Actually, I'll give
depressing.
you Jordan Mason for Kadarius Toney. Actually, I'll give you Jordan Mason for Chris Olave.
Don't do that. He got 13 targets.
I don't want. I don't want Jordan Mason for Chris Olave.
I'll give you Devin Singletary for Chris Olave.
I don't want any of your running.
If you want a running
backs.
back that scores 3 points, that's a good one.
Let's see.
He didn't
Even when they're winning the game by 1 million points, they still do not run the ball.
I'll
with
take
Devin
it.
Singletary.
Still didn't give him the ball.
You're gonna have to trade me AJ Dillon if you want me to have one of your running backs.
Okay, but then I want Christian McCaffrey.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, I know,
yeah,
right?
let's just-
Hey, at this point, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, let's get that done.
It's true. You might as well trade him now. All
Let's
the other
just-
guys are getting hurt,
Let's
so the
just
chances are he's
openly-
next.
Let's openly collude on the podcast.
Well, you did admit when you drafted this team, you knew what you were getting into. You drafted all the players that get hurt all the time.
Yeah, but the guys have gotten hurt or not that have gotten hurt. haven't
Well,
really been
Trey
like-
Lance, we didn't know. Apparently, he was injured. He's on the
Yeah.
Niners, so there's always a shot that they're injury prone.
Debo's-
And Jerry Judy's also been injury prone.
Yeah, but no, he had. He just got injured one time.
Oh, now it's twice.
Everyone gets injured one time, but yeah, it's multiple times. The only one that injured Malta is Connor. He is the one.
Yeah.
You kind of knew that was happening at some point. You knew he'd miss a game or two.
Yeah.
I just expected it to be, a few more games into the season.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about one matchup that was pretty fun to watch. Not fun to watch, but it's making me wonder if either of these teams are any good, and that's Nolan and Troy.
Troy's not good.
I don't know, man. I mean, what if Derrick Henry is good? Aaron Jones obviously is fucking still that guy.
Yeah, but...
Oh, that's what it was. I was going to give Connor, and I wanted one of his receivers from Tampa for... That way, I'm thinking he might want to do that so he doesn't have to have both of them.
He probably should do
He
that.
should be sending trades out, really, if he was thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know how invested he is into all that, but...
Yeah. Godwin should be good when he's not hurt.
Well, they're both good if they're going to play, but it's just having both on your team together.
What is Mike Evans is appealing that...
He won't get it appealed. That motherfucker laid him out for
I'm seriously thinking about playing the Packers defense against Tom Brady this week. They have no O-line or receivers.
I am doing it in Commissioner League.
Yeah.
I will be playing Packers defense.
I'm thinking about it. It just feels not good to start a defense against Tom Brady.
Let's get into this matchup a little bit, though, instead of just talking about Troy being a terrible drafter again.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson sucks.
Yeah, man. Didn't I call Wash last week?
You did.
I think I called...
Interesting choice after drafting him in Dynasty.
Yeah, that hurt. But I didn't think it was washed at the time. It was after week 1 is when I declared him washed.
I was super upset when Nolan took Chase Edmonds because that was like a late running back I wanted.
Yeah, I don't want any part of that backfield anymore.
I'm so glad that he took him.
That backfield is useless, it's looking like.
Yeah.
Steph Diggs is a monster.
He's a freak.
I have him in 2 different leagues. So.
He's a freak. He is the number
their
one.
best receiver was out for the game. He might miss next week, too. Was that a high ankle sprain?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, was that a high ankle sprain?
Yeah, you have him.
No, it wasn't a high ankle sprain.
It's some sort of ankle sprain.
No, dude, he had a fucking flu.
Huh. They spelled flu really funny then on the internet.
Yeah, I could have swore he had a sprain.
Gabe Davis injury. Gabe Davis without limp after Bills win against the Titans.
Well, that really helps.
Yeah, what did he have?
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything, does it?
What was the injury? You have better access to that.
I swear it said he had an ankle. He had an ankle injury. Maybe not even an ankle sprain, but it was an ankle injury.
It is an ankle injury.
That's kind of like the flu. You don't play in the game, I guess, with it.
Yeah. I mean, he could have a flu game like a Michael Jordan flu game next week, dude.
Maybe his ankle hurt so bad it gave him the flu.
Gabe Davis was anti-ankle sprain vaccine.
Yeah, he didn't get that ankle sprain vaccine.
Oh, hey, guys. I did want to tell you about this. Just real quick. Our fantasy post tweeted today, tell us you're 0-2 without telling us you're 0-2, and I replied, drafted CeeDee Lamb in the second, Kyle Pitts in the third, and then a bunch of people started being really mean to me on the internet.
Wait, what you should have said is I drafted CeeDee Lamb over Devontae Adams.
I didn't say all that, but they said they were like, that's what you get, just a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know about Gabe Davis. But yes, back to the matchup. Stephon Diggs is very good.
Yeah, really good.
He's very good.
I thought you said you were taking him at like the 7th pick or whatever.
No, he got him he took him as his first round. It was his first rounder.
Yeah, the 7th pick.
Who?
You. I thought you said you were like wanting him really bad at that spot.
Oh, yeah, at the 8th, yeah.
Oh, at
and
the
then
8th.
Cooper Kupp was there.
Oh.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp was there. So I was
Well, it's not like
Wait, you were going to take CD at 8th?
No, he was going to take Diggs.
Oh, Diggs. Okay, gotcha.
I really wanted to take Swift at 8, but I backed out because I'm a fucking pussy and a coward.
Sounds
Yeah,
like the
but Kupp has
players
been
you
pretty
backed
good.
out on were the ones that you have taken. And you just...
Yeah. I mean, granted, Kupp is like...
Yeah, Kupp's awesome.
He's only scored like 25 both games, so I don't think that's a bad pick.
Yeah, he's got 3 touchdowns in 2 games.
Yeah.
230 receiving yards.
Speaking of other people that aren't good, Bacon and Ben's teams are both terrible. one of these
You
two
think Ben's
future.
bad?
Yeah, definitely.
The Stu Got Show with Dan Levitard.
That is just the worst fucking name I've ever heard.
Terry McLaurin's the wide receiver.
No, let's just ignore. We're gonna ignore
3
Ben's
on this
team.
team?
Let's just ignore Ben's team.
Yeah,
Until he changes his name.
Christian Kirk's his
You're
best
still
player.
talking about his team. I don't know why.
How do we feel about Clyde?
I don't know. He just isn't getting a lot of
All
volume.
right, I guess
but
we're talking about Ben's team.
He keeps doing good. I don't know how to
He's
feel.
doing really good.
Yeah, he's like the 5th running back in fantasy right now or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not saying much right now, though.
Yeah,
Man,
the running backs have
why
all
are
been
all
bad.
the running backs so bad?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is gonna be the year where finally it's like, oh yeah, you gotta take wide receivers high.
Apparently, yeah, it's shaping
the
up
top
that
10
way.
Scores, top 10 scores through 2 weeks in half and full PPR are quarterbacks and wide receivers.
Well, all the good running backs are officially getting old now, too.
That's true.
Like,
It's a transition year.
what is like Javonte Williams is the only young one now and he's not even been great.
Clyde,
He doesn't get
if
enough
Clyde
work.
is doing good, he's actually surprisingly young. He's like 23 or something like that.
Yeah, get out of here with your Clyde love. I'm sick of it.
Number 5 running back in fantasy.
Yeah,
man.
I don't care.
Maybe it's finally happening.
Did A.J. Brown get out-received by fucking...
Smith? I think so, yeah.
I think Smith
did.
crushed him.
Yeah.
He did, 7 for 80, and let's see, what's his name went for... Brown went for 5 for 69. That's a really good sign for the Eagles as a real football team, aside from fantasy, man. I mean...
Yeah, the
Devontae
Eagles
Yeah, I did
look
see
nice.
that. Did you see the tweet I shared where it was like our country doesn't have the infrastructure to withstand a Bills Eagles Super Bowl.
Yeah, there's been man, that's really been hot on Twitter this well today basically, I guess. A lot of those type of tweets.
That's true. They would
Bacon is Hunter Renfrow, who had the greatest overtime fuck up of all time.
Yeah, I missed a lot
Back-to-back
of it.
fumbles, yeah.
Oh, man,
Back-to-back fumbles, and the second one goes for the game. Touchdown.
It's almost as if that team has an all-time receiver they could have thrown the ball to instead, but they kept throwing it to fucking Mac Hollins and fucking Hunter Renfrow.
I thought the whole reason like white guys were allowed to be receivers is because they're supposed to be the sure-handed, don't fumble guys.
No.
Because they don't have the
No,
athleticism.
sure-handed is the really good catching wide receivers that are too fast to even fumble because nobody can ever touch them.
I feel like Hunter Renfrow is pretty sure-handed.
So is
Obviously not.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what he's really letting the white people down.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the great white hope at wide receiver.
What?
The everyman.
What'd you say, Matt?
Real quick, Bacon did pay $21 for the Steelers defense.
Yeah, that was so
Yeah,
fucking
we ripped him for
While they
that
only
too.
scored 3 points, at least he played them. Unlike the
bold move to have spent $20 on the defense and bench them.
Oh, Bacon did have Garrett Wilson on his bench.
Man, I don't know if you're one to talk about spending too much on defenses. Didn't you spend like $25 on the Arizona Cardinals defense last year?
No, that never happened.
I'm pretty sure that did. I think you spent $75 on Elijah Mitchell and then also $25 on.
I think I spent $20 because I had like $5 left over.
So you spent the same.
Oh, you guys realize Bacon has 2 tight ends on his team?
2 tight ends, 2 defenses.
Oh, he does have 2 deep. Wow.
And a running back that doesn't play.
That is a good strategy to lose a lot of games.
I tried to get Garrett Wilson from Bacon last week. I wish I would have tried a little harder.
Yeah, Drake London was the guy to have in that Falcons offense. It's over for him.
You never know. He might drop Garrett Wilson for another tight end or defense.
It's true.
He's probably looking for a third at one of those positions.
I offered him. I didn't try very hard. I just offered him Pickens straight up for Garrett Wilson last week.
Maybe if you get Pickett and Pickens and offer both, he'll
That's true.
take it.
Pick it up.
He does have. He's got a bunch of the Steelers guys.
What matchup are we missing here? I think we've covered them
We
all.
didn't talk about mine, but I don't think I want to. So
Yeah, we should probably gloss over that a little bit.
Yeah, we're not talking about
Jerry's
that one.
team's fucking horrible. Your team got really hurt,
okay.
and is also probably not good.
That's all we need to hear about that.
That was the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
2 turds floating in the same bowl,
Yeah.
man. Fucking it.
I think
It's like when the like Jets and the Browns or whatever played years ago. It's like one of these teams have to win.
Yeah.
that covers it for week
Are they
2,
really
I
winning?
guess.
Somebody has to kick a field goal from 15 yards out.
Yeah.
We see we almost had a tie in Dynasty this week.
Yeah, I seen that.
Dylan Smith. Oh, he lost to Ben by .04.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
how.
what is that, like 4 passing yards?
Oh yeah, I lost by .04 in the championship a few years ago.
Dude, let it go.
Wow.
Let it go.
But I'm just saying that's happened in the championship.
Just let it go.
God, yeah.
Wow.
I lost by point. I lost solely because the Titans were trying to get Derrick Henry the rushing title. Because they were losing by 3 touchdowns and they just kept running.
He got the title.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He got the title. He got the title for Troy too.
Wait, you lost? Didn't you lose to Bacon by like 1.2?
No, 2.4.
Man.
Wow, you are a loser.
I'm 2.8 point, or no, it was actually I lost by .04. So yeah, 4 passing.
That's
yards.
what what I was
so
saying.
I've lost by 2. I'm 2.44 points from winning 3 championships.
And that makes Zach's this week's big loser.
Not this week.
Again.
The ultimate loser.
The ultimate
Zach's
loser.
all-time big loser.
Is the ultimate loser the person that's lost the most in the championship, or is the person with the most losses? Because that's me.
It's the person who lost most in the championship. We don't have to go any further into the subject.
It's the person that's lost the most.
All right, let's do a quick waiver wire segment here. We're gonna move the podcast to Thursdays from now on, before the Thursday night games start.
Yeah.
So that way we can do a better waiver wire thing because
we're not gonna be able to.
Obviously we can't really talk about it because we're not giving away our information.
I don't think there's gonna be a big waiver weekend.
Yeah,
there's like nobody worth picking up on waivers.
There's nothing too special out there. It looks like right now.
Like, you can spend money on like Tyler Algier.
Matt, you got your eye on anybody out there?
I mean, I played Logan Thomas in another league last week, and he almost helped me win.
Yeah, Gerald Everett's still out there. I've thought about picking him up just because like Kittle. Who knows if he plays?
Yeah, but once Darnold Parham comes back, I think they're going to split time.
And Keenan Allen too. He was definitely
he benefited from that, but
yeah.
So both those guys will cut into that a little bit.
I wish Garrett Wilson was. I mean, I'm excited to pick Garrett Wilson up in a different league. What?
Nate's league?
Yeah, the Nate's league. I have the number 1 waiver priority.
Yeah, that guy's not good at fantasy football.
Yeah, we should send this to that guy. You suck.
You suck.
You should. I can't imagine you're fun to hang out with in real life either.
Dude, you did hang out with him in real life.
Yeah, Nate was he's fun to hang out with in real life, but in fantasy football, man, he's a fucking Nazi.
Yeah,
he really is.
Anti-fun.
His league is the anti-NGP league.
Yeah.
It's like as least fun as possible.
Yeah. It's the AGP, all giant pussies.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm in that, dude.
And also, I almost beat that dude this week with Trey Lance going down with an injury. I somehow almost beat him still.
That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, so fuck that guy.
Yeah. I mean, as far as waivers go, though, I mean, Aguilar had a big week, but who's counting on that again?
Yeah.
Although ESPN says Nelson Aguilar should be targeted on waivers.
Yeah, you guys also have this when you like look at like.
Does he play for New England?
Who, Aguilar?
Aguilar.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, not interested.
Jacoby Myers might be worth owning, but he's already owned in our league.
Yeah, I guess.
So, like, that happens every year where, like, it must be because of the extra bench spot we have in our league. Because, like, every year I, like, go to listen to shows about, like, who to pick up on waivers.
Aguilar did have that
they're
crazy catch.
All already owned. Like, they're talking about Wilson today, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
Owned everywhere.
Yeah, I feel like our league seems like it's deep because anytime you want to pick up a player, he's never there.
There's just a wasteland on waivers. The only time there's ever anybody really worth picking up is like a running back that got hurt.
Yeah. I've noticed too that our league's really good in our 12-man at picking all the guys that are supposed to be picked up and then sitting them for weeks on end and never playing them.
Yeah.
So.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I guess so.
I feel like you're the one who's done that the most.
Yeah, no, it was mostly shot at myself.
Oh, man. Well,
Yeah,
apparently
really
Muhlenberg's getting in on that trend as well now.
Yeah, Muhlenberg should just not pick up a defense. He should just only
if he doesn't want the points,
he should abstain from the defense.
He could get a different player on his team by not rostering a defense.
Yeah, that's true.
I bet you could try to trade for the Buffalo Bills defense, and he'd be like, I need a starting running back.
He's like, that's pretty good, but I'm gonna need AJ Dillon.
Yeah.
Well, first, no,
I almost got him with another trade earlier.
He would accuse you of raping him first. That's his go-to move.
Yeah, he does have to. He has to instigate the trade first, or he assumes you're trying to rape him. Although he did say the other day my offer was decent, so maybe he's changing his way a little bit. Which also was a fair offer, so that's probably why.
I almost got Andrews and Najee off him today. Swear to God. But he wanted Dillon, Pitts, Deontay, and Lamb, and I was like, I can't afford that.
That's probably fair.
Oh man, want to hear an awesome trade I got sent today by Mr. Palmer, Tim's dad? He sent me in a keeper league, or not in a dynasty league. He sent me Michael Thomas for Michael Pitts straight up, or Kyle Pitts straight up.
Huh.
And you accepted it?
Yeah, right away. What an idiot!
Didn't that guy also get away with murder? He murdered that kid he beat up in our grade.
No, Richie Smith broke his nose, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah, but didn't that guy die in real life?
Richie Smith did die in a car accident.
Yeah, well, no, it was long-term.
He was headed that way.
Long-term brain damage, though.
Yeah, so really, it was Tim Palmer's dad.
His brain slowly was swelling up that whole time.
Yeah.
No, his brain was swelling because he got in a drunk driving accident with his dad when he was in like 7th grade.
Yeah, why do you think he had to get drunk? He had to numb the pain in his brain from that vicious beating he took.
Yeah. Dude,
Well,
Dylan. So that guy had a metal plate in his head, and Matt used to go around sticking magnets on his head behind him in class, and then he wouldn't know. He wouldn't notice for half a day, and he'd find these magnets.
Did you ever see that Christmas Vacation movie?
No.
It's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
With Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
I never really
there's a funny scene in that where his brother-in-law, he's got a metal plate in his head. He's like, yeah, every time my wife turns on the microwave, I lose all consciousness for the next 5 minutes and piss my pants.
Damn.
Yeah, Matt was just scrambling his brains.
Super racist when I put the magnets on his head.
Yeah.
Super racist?
Yeah, he got super racist.
He got super racist. That was the whole reason
him and Julius got in that fight.
Yeah, because he had a bunch of magnets on his head, and he's like, that Puerto Rican did it, I know it.
Oh my God. So he really did get racist.
Yeah, that kid was something else, man. And rest in peace, Richie. I still think it was the coolest piece of apparel that any middle schooler wore, which was his, is it Red Dog or Mad Dog? What's that beer brand with a red bulldog?
I have no idea.
Well, he would wear that hoodie every day to school and had the arms cut off it.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool.
Oh, this guy's a certified badass then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the teachers couldn't even tell him to take it off because they were afraid
he died in a fiery explosion.
They were afraid he would beat him up.
Yeah, really. He was a scary kid, dude.
Yeah, he's dead now.
The world is a better place without him.
Oh my God.
Huh. I feel like I wish I would have met this guy now.
Yeah. Nah, you were missing it.
Too bad Tim Palmer's dad killed him.
Yeah.
Shocking. Yeah, too bad Mr. Palmer killed him in a drunk driving accident.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
I've been trying to trade him for Justin Jefferson, and maybe I'll have to accuse him of murder to get that price down a little bit.
Tell me you're trying to rape me like you you beat up that kid and ruined his life.
Richie drinks every day because he took an 8th grade from Tim's dad. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's get
Palmer, he did grope that girl too. I'm just kidding. Never show Tim this podcast. That's pretty fucked up that I said that.
I'm gonna show Tim this podcast.
Tell
me like, man, that's really fucked up.
We'll have a whole segment on his dad.
Tim would definitely approve of all this, actually.
Oh. Yeah.
Because Tim also has a questionable past with groping women, and
that's true.
Who doesn't, dude?
Yeah. I mean,
Not
I think
me.
I am.
Yeah, you have a questionable past with groping men.
I think we need to get off this topic.
Yeah, we gotta move this along.
This is getting dangerous. Yeah. Let's get back to the matchups here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we gotta look at this week's matchup.
Yeah, I think the biggest matchup of the week, I think, is Twinkie Bears versus Bourbon Meyer.
Yeah, that's a
Who's
good
Bourbon
one.
Meyer?
Who the fuck's Bourbon Meyer?
That's you guys. When we went through this last week, you asked me who he was. That's Matt Lash.
Oh yeah. That's right.
What's? I don't get the name though. But.
Yeah, I think it's because
It's
he
super
drank
unclever, right?
Yeah, he drank like bourbon, I guess, when he like groped that woman.
Matt Lash did?
Matt Lash groped a woman drinking bourbon?
Urban Meyer, like when he twerked with that woman, I think he's saying he was drunk or whatever, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that's what he's going for with that. I think
it's a little like late. Like
I'm pretty sure Matt just likes bourbon, and
he also likes Urban
he
Meyer.
has Jacoby Meyer on his team, doesn't he?
No, that's Jerry. Also an impossible acquisition. Jerry needs to see that 11 points sitting at his bench every week to feel good about his team. That just scored 61 points.
Needs it for the tiebreaker when he doesn't play his defense and he ties.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Riley and Matt, I mean, it's like powerhouse, dude. Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, JT, Eckler, Javonte Williams, Nick Chubb. Although Riley's receivers are going to blow his out of the water. Maybe. Definitely.
Well,
I think Matt Lash is kind of thin.
is Dalton Schultz gonna play this week?
Who cares? He sucks.
We got
That guy's fucking garbage, dude.
he did get injured.
Yeah. He got injured.
Who cares, dude?
Fair enough.
I hope he gets injured.
He got
so
injured.
bad
He got injured and somehow still scored like as many points as Kyle Pitts, almost.
Matt Albert, the voice of the people.
Thank you.
A third of Kyle Pitts' points. You say that as if like Kyle Pitts scored 30 and he scored 10, but actually he scored 0.8
He scored
points.
2.1.
Did you see that coach?
That's, 2 weeks, 2 catches, 19 yards, boys.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't think the math adds up, but it's somewhere over there.
Did you see the coach though? He said basically, we're not throwing it to Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, he's like that. He's like,
Yeah,
this
he
isn't
said that
fantasy
this is
football.
fantasy, we're trying to win games, but they're not winning games. So
Yeah,
I don't
if you want to win
understand a lot.
games, usually a good idea to target your best player.
It does seem like you got to mix up the game plan when you're brutally losing so far.
Yeah, and everyone kept saying that Pitts was covered by Ramsey. He wasn't.
He wasn't some of the plays.
Yeah, but not every play. And when that guy's not covered by the best corner in the league, just throw it his way.
Yeah.
He's got to make something happen.
Mariota,
And
that's the problem. Mariota is one of those guys. He doesn't throw the contested.
You know, that's crazy because he threw it to their wide receiver 5 on the goal line, and it got picked by Jalen Ramsey.
That is crazy
It's
because
just
he does throw a lot
you
of
know.
interceptions.
Yeah.
So it's
I fucking hate that guy, dude. I fucking hate that guy.
just because he's
I
not
don't know. I
white.
guess Troy and Jerry's matchup's pretty dog shit too.
I was looking at yours versus Zach's matchup.
Not looking forward to it.
18-point line. That's pretty big.
Is that the biggest line this
That's
week?
got to be the biggest line this week. Yeah.
I got some good matchups this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have Zeke on your team though.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that, but he's playing the Giants.
No, actually,
Maybe this will be the week.
oh well, he doesn't have a defense, and that's why.
Me?
Never mind. No, Nolan's was 17.9, but that's just because he doesn't have a defense in right now.
Zach, you should probably put Kenneth Gainwell in over Zeke.
Maybe. I'm hoping Kenneth Walker looked good in the couple carries he got. So maybe eventually Rashad Penny will get hurt like he usually does.
Let's see. Oh shit! Jerry's predicted or expected to win over Troy.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious if Jerry was 2-1.
And I was 0-3. That'd be so funny.
Every time I hear
I'd laugh so hard.
Jerry gets a win, I just get so depressed.
It would be funny to me if Jerry had like the least amount of points scored in the league and was somehow in like playoffs.
Hey guys, there is another week where Devin Duvernay is on his bench.
That's still early.
Weeks haven't started yet.
It's still early.
Devin Duvernay also didn't do anything last week.
He will not put.
He had He had a kick return touchdown.
He was 2 for 43. He caught both of his 2 targets for 42 yards.
Okay.
He's
So,
only
yeah,
projected
it
for
would've been-
5 points. There's no way Jerry puts him in.
Yeah, so he would have scored 5 points last week if he wouldn't have returned a kickoff for a touchdown.
Oh, that means he's playing Jacoby Meyer, though, this week.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Yeah, against Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore looks terrible on defense.
Yeah, they do. They do. I don't know what's going on there. Marlon Humphrey's my guy.
I'm cutting Juju's ass in my other league. He's a bum.
This is my favorite matchup of the week. Ben versus Lincoln.
I hope Lincoln does.
I think Lincoln is just the fan favorite of the league at this point.
I'm always rooting for Lincoln, except when he plays me.
Which is awesome. He drafts his guy. He just drafts his guys and he believes in them.
I've been saying this. Jerry Jones of our league is Lincoln.
Hey, what do they call that one guy that's like the...
What is his new picture?
2 and on.
No,
he has a whole 2 and on.
Yeah, he has a whole 2. Yeah.
Nice.
No,
actually,
what's that one thing?
he designed that shirt
Bizarro. You remember the Superman thing where like there's that creepy Frankenstein version of him, Bizarro or whatever?
Yeah, Bizarro Superman. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how me and Lincoln's championship battle was. It was like the Bizarro. It was like the Bizarro playoffs.
Yeah,
Neither of us have ever
that's
even
true.
gotten close to getting
Yeah,
back.
it's true.
Yeah. It's so weird, dude.
It's like that
Yeah.
one outlier year. It's like, what?
Yeah.
How did that happen? That'd be like in real
That's the
life.
year that
That'd be
Lincoln
like
had
in
the
real
Garrett
life
Blount
if like there was like a Lions Jets Super Bowl. You'd be like, what? It's like when that happens in Madden every once in a while, where the Lions play the Jets in the Super Bowl. You're like, what? How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, like Baker Mayfield's the Jets quarterback.
Yeah.
It's just he won MVP that year and shit. Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah.
It's really.
Oh shit! I play Gator this week.
Oh, that's a fun one. 2 guys that hate each other.
Yeah.
Who are
Well,
you?
if he doesn't let me win, I'll probably burn his parents' house down.
Yeah, that's their time.
Hey,
Anyway.
you're on notice, Gator. Gator's got some good matchups this week too.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just skip that then. We don't need to talk about that one.
Who else we got for matchups this week?
Nolan and Bacon's the only one we ain't talked about, I think, so far.
Nolan and Bacon. Bacon, I think, is kind of getting slept on a little bit because he's just kind of had a little bit of bad luck.
I mean, yeah, Dalvin's been weird. Dalvin's been really weird.
I think Delvin's been bad, is what I would say.
I think if I was him, I'd start the 2 rookies this week.
Think he is. Drake London
Yeah, he's got
Wilson.
both of them in.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I would do the same thing. They both seem like good plays.
Did you hear that stat on
J.K. Dobbins
London?
might come back.
No, it wasn't. It was Olave. He had something last week, like over 300 air yards. Like
Yeah. You're right.
that's insane.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's gotta be one of the highest ever, I would assume.
Yeah.
Or they just is he just getting like a 40-yard pass attempt every time they throw him the ball?
Something insane, dude. I mean, that's all he's good at anyway.
Who's your guys up? Oh, by the way, who'd you pick for upset of the week last week? You picked Lincoln over me.
I did, yeah. I picked Lincoln.
Oh, so you're 1-0. I'm 0. I picked Matt beating Matt Lash.
Oh,
yeah.
Last week. Who's your guys' upsets this week?
It's gotta be me against you.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna say.
If I said Jerry over Troy, would that?
I'm gonna go.
Upset?
Would me saying Bacon over? I mean, Nolan's 2-0 and Bacon's 0-2.
Well, that's what I'm
upset.
doing. Kind of the same thing with Muhlenberg and Troy. I don't think those are.
I think that's a wash. If there was a betting line on that game, it would be a pick 'em.
If you take Bacon over Nolan, that is not an upset.
Really?
You said it'd be a pickup?
Well, he doesn't have a defense in right now.
Yeah.
Nolan doesn't. He's
Yeah,
2-0.
well-
He's 2-0, and Bacon's 0-2.
Yeah, but Bacon scored
I don't
some
know.
points.
Dylan kind of said it though. Dylan said they don't.
Just
I was
looking,
projected
I mean,
114.
Is that what we're quantifying as an upset? Is you have to pick a team that's projected less?
well, I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because then I'm picking Riley over Matt Lash because he's projected less than Matt Lash.
Well, it's fine.
I
You can
think
do the
that's
game a
Matt
stupid
Lash.
way if you want. I'm trying to actually call a real upset.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's in the spirit of it, is to say Bacon, the 0-2 team, beats the 2-0 team, Nolan.
Yeah,
that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
it's not even a record thing, though. It's like a
like
skill
a
and
gut-
talent
a-
on the team
A
type
gut,
of thing.
a gut feel type situation.
Yeah, more of that than anything.
Yeah, no.
Like I was
Yeah.
saying,
Okay, then I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll with Lincoln again to upset the Stu Gott show with Dan Lepetard.
see, that's an upset. I like that one.
I'm going with the guy that upset me last week. He's gonna upset Ben.
I think I'm gonna pick myself for the
He's
upset
gonna both.
this week.
He's gonna both upset Ben and upset him, and send him into a
Yeah,
race.
he's gonna send him a trade and piss him off,
Yeah.
and then he'll manage his team all wrong because he's so infuriated.
Yeah, I agree.
I tried to trade from CEH today with Ben. I even gave him a nice phone call, and he told me it
You gotta
was.
take him.
it
You gotta
was-
take him to the cigar lounge.
Did he yell at you?
No, he more so just laughed at me.
Usually he gets
Ben
straight
was
to being mean when I talk to him about it.
Ben was giggling on the phone earlier with me about that meme he made about you.
Yeah.
What meme was that?
Great picture.
It was like that fucking weird picture Matt Lash made of that coach.
Just make the thumbnail, dude. Make the Hackett elf.
No, I want to make it the Hank Hill getting raped by the dolphin.
Yeah, but the thumbnail's way better, dude. Or the Hackett one's better because now there's context.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not better because it's pretty much the same as what our thumbnail was last week.
When somebody
So it's gonna-
finds this series in like 10 years and they're like, "Oh, these
Yeah,
guys are
that-
so
that was
funny,"
his
they're
meme
gonna want
right
to see
there.
that picture.
Yeah, see, I don't find it that funny.
Yeah, but they want to see the picture.
So I don't think it's overly funny either. It's cool.
I think when you put them back,
I think the Hank Hill getting
face,
raped by the dolphins better.
I guess.
Yeah, it's just like an obscure reference we brought up in the show. That's got to be it.
All right, that's fair, I guess.
Matt, who's your upset of the week? Did you give it to us yet?
It's me against Zach, dude. It's me against Zach. Zach, put music to that. Put music to that.
Put like the bump, 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 bump.
Yeah, it's me against Zach.
Yeah, see right there, that picture.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm doing me versus Gator. I'm like a 115-point dog right now. I think
Yeah.
I'll call that the upset of the week. I will win
Hey,
that
wait,
one.
Dylan.
Yo,
Shouldn't we not be able to do ourselves? So I'll say you're the upset, and you say I'm the upset.
I'm the up.
No, because then it's gonna screw with his record. He doesn't believe you're gonna beat me.
Yeah, true. The upset of the week is me against Zach. Make sure you do the
I can pick myself for the upset of the week. I'm definitely the dog going into this game.
Yeah, who are you going to start this week? You got CMC, James Conner, Debo.
I gotta get Kareem Hunt in the lineup somehow.
Absolutely.
It's time.
Absolutely. I'd start Olave against Carolina this week, dude. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be tough decisions this week. I'm gonna have to change it up a little bit, obviously, because what I've been doing is not working.
The Nico Collins thing was fun, but it's over.
He dominated targets this past week.
He got 3 targets, dude.
I think. Are you serious or are you lying?
He got 9 targets.
He
Yeah.
got 9.
So I thought I remember seeing he had a whole bunch of targets.
He did. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think it's just beginning there. Cooks by the end of the year washed. It's the Nico Collins show, baby.
Did you just pay him?
Yeah, they just paid him.
That's fine. I had something.
I don't know,
I
man.
don't remember what it was going to be.
I don't know. Matt, do you have any final words to say?
No, just if I lose again this week, and you guys don't hear from me.
Their dicks are huge, huge.